$10,000 sounds huge, but it's $833 a month, or $192 a week, or $27 a day. Suddenly, it doesn't sound impossible. By the end of this video, you'll have a custom plan. Stay until the 5-minute mark. Almost 2 out of 3 young adults are living paycheck to paycheck. That is not a personal failure. It is the system. Here is the brutal truth. 78% of people who try to just save what's left at the end of the month never hit their goals. Why? Because after rent, groceries, bills, and a few nights out, the average person has only $150 to $250 left over. And that is before a car repair, a birthday dinner, or a random Amazon order blows up the whole plan. If you have tried to save from leftovers and ended up with nothing, you are not alone. And you are not broken. The math is, the idea that you will magically have extra cash at the end of the month is a myth. It is like trying to diet by eating whatever you want all day, then hoping you will have room for a salad at midnight. It never works. So forget the guilt. The problem is not you, it is the leftover approach. If you want to know how to save $10,000 in a year, you need a real system. One where you pay yourself first before the money gets a chance to disappear. That is how consistent savers do it. Not by being perfect, but by making saving automatic. Out of sight, out of mind. If you are tired of feeling stuck, it is time for a new plan. $10,000 sounds impossible until you break it down. Here is the real move. Stop thinking about a giant lump sum and start thinking in bite-sized daily chunks. $10,000 in a year is $833 a month. That is $416 every 2 weeks if you are paid bi-weekly. Weekly, that is $192. But the real magic number is $27 a day. That is it. Hit $27 today and again tomorrow, and you are on pace. Suddenly, it is not some mountain you cannot climb. It is today's lunch and coffee, or one small side gig. Research shows people who frame their goal as a weekly or daily target are 31% more likely to stick to it. That is because the brain can handle $27 but freaks out at $10,000. Here is the most important mindset shift. Pay yourself first. Do not wait to see what is left over. The people who save $10,000 are not perfect. They are consistent. Every paycheck, you move your $192 or $416 before you touch a single bill. Set it and forget it. Out of sight, out of mind. Want to start right now? Move $10 today just to prove it is possible. That is how you start the money saving challenge, and that is how to save $10,000 in a year, even if you are on a low income. Let's get real. Most people waste more than they think, and the first $200 to $300 a month is hiding in plain sight. Alex, a freelance designer, sat down and opened his phone's subscription list. In 15 minutes, he found $78 a month on streaming, gym apps, and a news site he barely read. He canceled 2 subscriptions, dropped to $48, and instantly freed up $30 a month. No pain, just one click. Next target, coffee. The average person spends $3.70 a day at the cafe, but brewing at home costs 50 cents. That's a $66 monthly swing, or nearly $800 a year. Mia, a graduate student, swapped 2 takeout meals a week for meal-prepped lunches. Her food bill dropped by $120 every month. These are not sacrifices. They are easy wins. Stack them, and suddenly you've freed up the first third of your $10,000 goal without even touching rent or bills. Now it is time to tackle the heavy hitters, those bills that eat up half your paycheck before you even see it. Phone and internet are prime targets. The average single-line phone and decent internet plan runs $85 to $115 a month. Most people stick with the same bloated plan for years, but a 5-minute call can drop that bill by $20, $40, even $80 a month. Try this script you can use with customer service. Say, I have been a loyal customer, but I found a competitor offering the same speed for less. Can you match it? or offer a better deal. If they say no, ask to speak to retention, stack discounts, switch to prepaid, or bundle to shrink your bill. Even a $30 win is $360 a year, real money. If you are paying solo rent, consider a roommate for a $500 to $600 cut, or refinance if you own. Every dollar you free here gets you closer to the savings target of $833 per month. The last piece of the puzzle is extra cash, money you can actually add, not just squeeze out of your budget. Here is the real talk. You do not need a fancy degree or a million followers to pull in an extra $200 to $600 a month. Think gig apps like DoorDash, Instacart, or TaskRabbit. The median side gig brings in around $230 to $480 a month with just 2 to 5 hours a week. That is a couple of evening deliveries or a Saturday morning helping someone move. Take Maya. She lists her unused electronics and old furniture on Facebook Marketplace. She cleared $400 last month. That was stuff that was just gathering dust. Even a print-on-demand t-shirt shop on Etsy can net $200 to $500 a month if you batch your designs on a Sunday. Stack 1 or 2 of these, and you are closing the gap to that $833 monthly savings target. Every dollar from a side hustle or a quick sale is pure fuel for your money-saving challenge. Move it straight into a high-yield savings account, out of sight, out of mind. Open a high-yield savings account right now. Do not overthink it. SoFi, Marcus, Ally, any of them will pay you over 4% APY. Your checking account gives you 0.02%. That is hundreds of dollars in free money every year just for parking your cash in the right spot. Name the account something that punches you in the face every time you log in, like $10,000 Freedom Fund or Debt Free 2026. Now set up an automatic transfer for your exact daily, weekly, or every 2 weeks number. $27 a day, $192 a week, $416 every 2 weeks. Make it hit the day your paycheck lands, before you see a dime. Research shows 68% of people who automate their transfers always stay on track, while manual savers fall off. The money leaves your checking, lands in your high-yield account, and you forget it exists. That is how you pay yourself first and make saving invisible. Out of sight, out of mind. Imagine your savings like a scoreboard. Each month, you're aiming for $833. Hit that, and you're on pace for $10,000 by year's end. Break it down. After 3 months, you should see $2,499 stacking up. 6 months in, you're at $4,998, halfway there. By month 9, $7,497. And when you cross $10,000 at month 12, that is the win. But don't wait for the finish line to celebrate. Every 3 months, give yourself $30 as a reward, grab a nice dinner, a new hoodie, something small that keeps you fired up. Hitting these milestones isn't just about numbers. It is proof you're beating the old system, 1 month at a time. No one saves $10,000 by accident. Pay yourself first. Set it and forget it. Out of sight, out of mind. Start with $10 today. Consistency beats perfection. Ready to actually save money fast?